Hey guys, how are you? Thank you so much for visiting my blog and watching my video. I'm really excited because today I'm going to talk about something that's been on my heart for a little bit, and that is self-worth versus self-care. I think a lot of times we get those two confused. However, I've never really defined self-care for us. I know I mentioned a lot. I mentioned that it is our divine responsibility, but some of us don't even know what that means, which is okay because I didn't either. And so I want to define self-care and then define self-worth versus self-care and how they're very different and how they can work together, but they're not synonymous with one another. So first I want to start off with self-care. What is it? Self-care is really anything that an individual does that is deliberate to help their mental health, their physical health, their spiritual health. It's ways in which we have control over our actions, over our body, that we better ourselves in any of the areas that I mentioned before. Some of us, it may be reading our Bible every day. Others, it may be getting our nails done or going and doing yoga. Or I know for me, I need a mental health day once a week where I just am by myself. It's for myself. I work on things that I want to get done without distractions. I know some people that use their self-care in going to the gym, and really putting that energy into making their body and mind healthy. There's so many different ways that this can look like. I know that others of us who are really battling with certain things, just getting out of bed and taking a shower is an act of self-care, and that is okay. Whatever that looks like for you, it is our responsibility to take care of ourselves, to love on ourselves, and be passionate about ourselves. And so I really think it's important to do that and work on that and recognize when we need that in ourselves. However, I think it is even more important to not make self-worth and self-care synonymous with one another. I think that could be really hurtful to who we are as people. Self-worth is something that should be consistent and constant, and something that we should be feeling when, we are at our best and when we're not at our best. I know that we can sometimes, if our body is not at the right spot, if we're not taking self-care of going to the gym or eating properly, we then move that into our self-worth of we are unworthy. We are not where we want to be. We are not worthy of love. We are not worthy of acceptance. We are not worthy of healthy body image. And that is wrong, guys. That is wrong. And we need to learn to recognize that our self-care is a beautiful, important thing, but we cannot use it against ourselves. We cannot use it to push ourselves into feelings of unworthiness. We cannot use it to label ourselves as unworthy. There are a lot of ways that we do this. We do this, if we eat wrong that day. I know sometimes when I watch TV for 3 hours when I know there's something that I could have been doing to further myself, to better myself. I get feelings of unworthiness or of, geez, you're being lazy. You are lazy. And that is not who I am. That is not my character. But I plant those seeds inside myself, guys. And so I really wanted to encourage you today to love on yourself and be passionate about your self-care, because it is important. It is so important to take time for your mental health, your spiritual health, your emotional health, and your physical health. However, it does not depend, it is not, absolutely vital for your self-worth. Your self-worth is something that you should have when you are up, when you are down, when you are in between, when you are feeling great. Guys, and self-worth is just something for you that's constant. And of course, self-care feelings will infiltrate that. They will push you toward that. They'll make you feel more worthy. But they are not synonymous with one another. They are separate, guys. And we need to figure out how to live a life where we have consistent feelings of worthiness that are bettered by self-care, not consistent feelings of unworthiness that depend on self-care. Alrighty, guys, let me know what you think and leave comments and let me know what other videos you guys want to hear about and what you guys thought about this one. Alright, I'm excited.